morning, Evangel. It's good to see your faces, and what a beautiful morning it is. And like we've talked about last week, as we sing, let's focus our hearts on Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ alone. Let's sing with passion, and as we think about the words that we sing, let's do that by standing up and join us in singing right now.
Behold the wondrous mystery in the dawning of the King. Be the King of heaven's praises, all unveiled in humanity. In our longing, in our darkness, now the light of light has come. Come to
Morning, church. Welcome, everyone. It's kind of crazy to think about it. This is August 15th. Summer's almost over. 4 weeks from now, we'll be in the middle of September. And we have lots of things changing in the middle of September. I just wanted to, I'll go over that. But before I do, even before that happens, as I hope you're all aware, we are looking here at Evangel to engage in an international student ministry with a number of students from Youngstown State University. And to that end, we have a couple of things coming up. Number one is there's an orientation for these students towards the end of the month. And people from Evangel are going to be there. We want to be passing out gift baskets, welcome baskets to these students. And to do that, we're still seeking additional donations to be able to put some things in these baskets, mugs, gift cards, toiletries, whatever may be appropriate for those. So if you would like to make a donation for those gift baskets, please mark it on an offering envelope, mark it in a pew envelope, and just put it in the plates in the back. The other thing in relation to the international students is on August 29th, 2 weeks from today, after the service, there'll be a kind of a potluck luncheon for those who have signed up to be volunteers for the supper club or other aspects of that. We just asked two things. Number one, make a note on the tear-off sheet here that you plan to attend so we know how much food to bring. And then we just need people to bring some sides, a side, a salad, a dessert, or something to go with the main entree that we have. But we need to know how many people are coming for that. So please just make a note on here or call the church office. As we move towards the fall, we're taking a brief respite for the next 3 weeks from our Sunday school classes. So for the next 3 weeks, there'll be no Sunday school classes. If you look at your upcoming calendar here, we will still have the 8:30 and the 10:30 service as we do right now. But then on September 12th, everything kind of changes. Well, not everything, but many things change. The 8:30 service will still be in place. At 9:45 is going to be our Sunday school hour. Now on the 12th, we're going to do an all-church breakfast. So again, we encourage everyone, if you weren't here for Sunday school already, to please come at 9:45 and just enjoy the time of fellowship in a breakfast with all of us. And then at September 15th, it's not listed in here, but on Wednesday, September 15th, we're beginning our Common Ground dinners again. And if you're not familiar with that, what the Common Ground dinners are, it's a time of dinner and fellowship. We have a very inexpensive dinner prepared. You come straight from work, straight from school, straight from wherever. Sit around tables at 5:30 or so. Enjoy dinner with people you know, with people you don't know, better yet. And then at 6:30, we will begin to break up into a couple different classes. Our children's classes will be meeting downstairs, and Pastor Randy is going to begin a 6-week series on the gospel. And what's so important about the gospel message, he's going to be doing that on Wednesday nights also. So those will just be the two things we have going on. But again, we're looking for people to come, join us for a fellowship time of dinner, and then come and children can participate. Jung will have his activities going on, and we'll also have the things for the adults. On September 19th, you see down here, our whole schedule begins again. All of our children's ministries, all of our different activities. The Bridge Builders Sunday School is going to be back again on the 19th, so we'll have 2 adult Sunday school options. Those will all begin at 9:45. So again, we encourage people to, first service, stick around for Sunday school. Second service, come in for Sunday school, because we're opening up all these ministries again. Kind of first time in almost 2 years, or at least 18 months. Is kind of crazy. But to have a full schedule of activities for our adults, for our children and everything on Sunday mornings. The other thing that we're doing is starting at 10:30, there is a fellowship time. So, instead of arriving, at 2 minutes before the service starts, we encourage everyone to continue to come at 10:30. Even though the service didn't start till 11, come at 10:30. We'll have some coffee, we'll have some cookies, we'll have some donut holes, we'll have something. And we as a body can just spend time fellowshipping, talking to one another and catching up. And then the service itself will begin at 11. So I guess part of my message is, for most of you in here that haven't been to Sunday school, yeah, the service is starting at 11 o'clock, but please still come at 10:30 and take advantage of the coffee and the fellowship time. The other thing, very important announcement, is on the back of this schedule. And this is basically our volunteers. We still need a significant number of volunteers to serve to make all of these things happen. Right now, to be honest with you, we don't have nearly enough people to serve in children's ministries. These children's ministries are important. We want to be able to have opportunities to teach our children. We want to have an option for our children. We want to have an option for visitors when they come in with their children. We don't have enough right now to do this. So we need your help. We need your support. As I said last week, when we do a baby dedication, there's a charge to the parent to teach and to direct and to guide the children. There's also that same charge to us as a church. We have a responsibility to the young children, to the young families in our church, to complement what they're doing, to support what they're doing by teaching Bible studies, by teaching stories to their children, by helping them develop their faith. And that's a lot of what we are trying to do in our Sunday school, in our children's church. And again, quite honestly, we don't have nearly enough people right now. So I'd ask you to prayerfully consider if God might be calling you to serve in that way. We will certainly have opportunities for training, to train and orient you how to do these things. So you don't need any special skills. We just need people who are available to help participate in this important ministry. If we have enough people, we certainly hope we do, the requirement that we're looking for is once a month. So I would certainly hope that everyone would have one Sunday a month that they could give for an hour during the Sunday school hour or during the second service hours to teach and invest time in what I say is really the church of the future. It's our children today. So enough on that. Please consider signing up. You can put your name on this. You can put this in the offering plate out there. You can sign up on the bulletin, on the tear-off sheet. You can call the office. But please consider where you can serve in our children's ministry and the other areas on the Sunday morning. Last announcement, as we look at fall coming in, just for our men's and women's, we have a men's retreat that's going to be September 17th and 18th at Camp Burton. There's an optional golf outing for that also earlier in the day on Friday. If you're busy Friday night, just want to come up on Saturday, that's perfectly fine. Indicate on the sign-up sheet if you're interested in attending or just want to know more information. Same thing with the women's. There's a women's mini retreat happening October 8th and 9th down at a hotel down in Cranberry. Again, these are just important times of fellowship, of teaching, of worship, of spending time with people in the men's retreat from other churches, in the women's retreat, spending time with ladies from our own church here. So again, encourage you to consider each of these announcements, volunteering for things, signing up for things. Again, it's so exciting to get back into the full swing of our fall ministries. So thank you for that.
Thanks so much, Tim, and thank you for covering all of that. And I do pray that you guys will pray about how you can plug in this fall, whether it's children's ministry or in other ways, but especially with our children's ministry, that you would pray and not even just pray, but commit to serving once a month if you can. And we please ask you to do that, consider that, and ask the Lord to give you the desires to serve if you don't have those desires yet. We're continuing in the second sermon series on why do we sing at church. So we're going to sing some more songs, but before we do that, here's a call to worship. Why don't we all stand? I'll read this for us as we go back into singing to our Lord again. And this is from the book Sing by Kristen and Keith Getty from last week. When we sing together as the church, we are showing how we are a congregation of living stones. Our singing is an audible expression of the bonds we share, testifying to the life that lies within these stones. We are cut from the same elements of faith, united in one Lord, filled by one Spirit, brought into one church to offer our praise to Him. We are being chiseled and refined through our singing, just as we are through every aspect of our lives. We are forged together through our singing together. We live in a time when the importance of music in church has been elevated greatly, but at the same time, we are in danger of lowering the importance we place on singing together. Listening to each other mumbling quietly along as a band performs on stage in a church building is not the same as singing together as a congregation. So when you sing, look around, encourage others.